The Recon-ng application is an open source framework for conducting reconnaissance. Like the Metasploit framework and social engineering toolkit, Recon-ng uses a modular framework. Each module is customized to perform a specific task. The Recon-ng framework and its modules are written in Python, allowing penetration testers to build or change modules. Also, the Recon-ng tool leverages third-party APIs to conduct some assessments. This additional flexibility means that those parties may track some activities undertaken by Recon-ng. All data collected by Recon-ng is placed in a database, allowing you to create various reports against the stored data. Let's start by installing the application first. The apt-get install will do the job. After the installation is complete, enter Recon-ng at the console to start the application. The start screen will indicate the number of modules present. Now typing the help command will show the commands available for navigation. We are not going to define each one because if you follow my example, you should be able to understand practically how to use the application instead of just shooting you with boring definitions. For example, to show the available modules, type show modules at the Recon-ng prompt. Modules are organized to facilitate the flow of penetration test. And there are separate module branches within the module tree for each methodology step: reconnaissance, discovery, exploitation, and reporting. It is important to understand the difference between reconnaissance and discovery. Reconnaissance is the use of open sources to gain information about a target, commonly referred to as passive reconnaissance. On the other hand, discovery, commonly referred to as active reconnaissance, and it occurs when packets are explicitly sent to the target network in an attempt to discover vulnerabilities. To load a specific module, type load followed by the name of the module. If the module has a unique name, like the one I'm using here, IP-infodb, you can see that typing infodb alone is enough instead of writing the whole name IP-infodb. After loading a module, entering show info will provide you with information on how the module works. Next, you can use the set command to set the options and the run command to execute the module. Let's see a concrete example. First, let's create a workspace. Workspaces help users to conduct engagements without having to configure global options or databases repeatedly. I will use the back command to go back to the main screen. Here I will add my new workspace. Because I'm testing my own website, I will call the workspace my site. Next, let's associate a domain to the new workspace. It's time to start scanning. I will use the Bing search to scan the domain name and type run to execute it. After that, I will use the brute force module for additional results. The show hosts command will show us the hosts list that we have found until now. As you can see, the first three findings are the email domains. The number 5 is the FTP, and the number 6 is the website. Also, you can use the query method to show the results, like the database query style. Okay, let's move on. At this time, we need to resolve the host names. So I will use the hosts resolve module and run to execute it. I love this tool. Now let me show you again the hosts table. We can see that the IP address column is filled up now with IP addresses. We still need to reverse resolve the hosts. Let me show you how to do it. We can accomplish this by using the reverse resolve module. It's time to fill the geographic locations of the servers. The IP InfoDB will do the job. If this is the first time you're using the InfoDB command, you will have an error. Why? Because you don't have the key for this. Don't worry, I will show you how to get one. In order to get the IP InfoDB keys, I went and registered myself on their website. Then I received an email to activate my account. When you log in with your credentials, you will see your API key displayed on the first page. Now you can add it to Recon-ng simply by copying it from here and pasting it to the keys add command. I'm not going to do it because I did that long time ago. If you want to display the list of keys installed on your machine, issue the following command. In this table, you can see the list of all the APIs installed in Recon-ng and the associated key if you have one. Let's go back and check together our findings until now. Awesome! We just filled the hosts table from left to right, and this time we have the location of the servers. That's probably where GoDaddy is hosting my website. The final step is to generate a report. Let's do it together. Using the HTML module, let's check the options. It looks like I need to set the creator and the customer. To get the job done, use the set keyword followed by the value that you want to set. Finally, hit run. As you can see, the report is generated at this path. So let's copy it and check it out. Very nice and clean report. I like it. I encourage you to test this application yourself and try different modules. This demo should help you to start using Recon-ng with ease.